Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's comic book review. Moving into DC, Teen Titans 85, they're still looking for Raven. That's basically it. And don't ask me about the second story because I don't even give a shit. I skipped it for God knows, for 3 weeks now, 3 issues now. I don't care about it. So they're looking for Raven. Miss Marvel comes out of her whatever she was in, and she tries to go after the Titans to save them, and she gets possessed, and the voice says you can't save you can't save them. They're mine. You still see the struggle between Superboy and Wonder Girl, and they're still in a world that everything is topsy turvy. I just summed up the entire book for you guys. I like the Teen Titans. I'm happy Superboy and Kid Flash are back. The only downside is Cyborg isn't in it yet. It was a great issue, great artwork, great to see the old team back together for the most part. New people are on the team. I'm learning about them just as Superboy is reacclimating himself back into the Teen Titans. Check it out, guys. And a little thing about Superboy, do not forget Superboy is going to be in his own comic starting September or October. I believe it's September. Superboy gets his title back coming soon. So I'm pretty excited about that. Bruce Wayne, Batman: The Return of Bruce Wayne #4. We are moving forward in time, people, and basically Bruce Wayne is now in the Western times, and he meets up with John Hex. Of course, because the John Hex movie's out. Who knew? Who knew? He basically helps his family out. That basically everyone was murdered in cold blood except for the woman, and in the end, spoiler, John Hex shoots him, he falls into the water, and time moves forward again, and now he's in Metropolis, be good. He's in Gotham City, closer to the present day, but not exactly in present day yet. But he's still shot, so he gets hit by a car, and to be continued. I'll actually show you guys where it says to be continued. You know he's going to come out of it fine, because obviously, you know, he's going to make it back in time, and he won't be nobody's doomsday thing, and he'll be fine. See? He's shot. The artwork was okay. Was alright compared to past issues. It was an okay story arc. Here, I'll try to find a picture of him when he's in his mask and stuff. Yeah. Pretty cool. No more Booster Gold or Superman. That's all in Vanishing Point. So now this is all Bruce Wayne, my friends. All Bruce Wayne. I'm 50-50 on the series. It's good. I'm glad they're bringing Bruce Wayne back. I really don't care how horrible the story is. Time traveling is becoming a trend for a few superheroes for their way to come back. So it's Batman. I just can't wait for him to be back in his own titles, and that's that. Lex Luthor's series story arc in Action Comics 891, continues where Mr. Mind is in his head, and he's making Lex go through all these different scenarios, these different timelines where he's Frankenstein, he's a cowboy, he's this, he's that, he's stupid. And in the end, he kicks Mr. Mind off the building, and he crushes it, and he falls, and he splatters all over the ground. When is Superman getting Action Comics back? I'm sorry. I can't. A main story line with Lex Luthor, come on. No offense. I don't give a shit what Lex Luthor's doing, to be honest. Deathstroke is in the next issue. I can't. I'm hoping after a year, Lex Luthor goes bye-bye, and Superman comes back to action, because I'm telling you, I'm not interested in what the hell Lex Luthor's doing. I really don't care. And Superman's not even in the title, but yet he's got the cover. That was a bad move on DC's part. Lex Luthor should not be in Action Comics. It should still be a Superman storyline. If they want to make Lex Luthor a main villain or a main part of it, that's fine, but include Superman. I'm sorry. I can't agree with what they're doing with Action Comics. I am very happy with Superman, don't get me wrong, but I'm not happy with what their decision in Action Comics was. Alright, Brightest Day, The Flash Brightest Day tie-in, The Flash #4. Flash finally finds out why he supposedly kills someone, and one of the rogues from the future tells him that basically the rogues in the present are going to break Mirror Master out, and his wife Iris is going to be possessed by Mirror Master, and she will become one of his greatest villains, Mirror Mistress. And the only way to get his wife back is to kill the actual Mirror Master. He kills the wrong person by mistake, and his wife forever becomes one of his most arch villains in the future. So this guy tells him that, which is supposedly going to change the Flash's entire future. So now he's running off to stop the Rogues from breaking Mirror Master out, to be continued. As a matter of fact, this issue goes to be continued right as they're in front of the glass ready to break it. What'll happen next, we'll find out. I'm enjoying Flash. Love the comic artwork. It's great. The storyline it keeps you gripped. It keeps you wanting to come back for the next issue. I enjoy it. Very awesome. Moving along, Green Arrow #2, where Green Lantern is now with Ollie. They're talking over. Ollie's explaining his life. He's living in the forest now. Hal doesn't know why his powers don't work until he sees the White Lantern symbol on the trees, and he's explaining to Ollie all about the White Lanterns and everything that's going on in his world. Ollie's telling him what's happening in his world. Basically, right after he explains he's living in the forest, they get attacked by soldiers from Queen Industries. They kick the soldiers' asses. He tells one of the soldiers to go back and tell the woman that to stop using his name, that's his name. He owns it. Hal Jordan flies off after having a brief moment with Ollie. And then in the very end, something unexpected happens, but you know he's not dead. So guys, don't go when you see this, because you know he's really not dead. Because then the series is over in 2 issues? I don't think so. There's also a preview of Green Lantern, what do you call it? Emerald Warriors. Looks really good. Can't wait for that issue. This is what happens, and this is the last panel of Green Arrow #2. But you know he's not dead. Even though he has an arrow in his head, you know he's going to somehow survive and come back. And I can't wait for the next issue. I just want to see what happens next. Just as the Flash. DC's writing has been amazing. I enjoy 90% of the DC comics that I read. Very rarely do I not like something or do I have something to complain about. As you guys can see, we've gone 5 issues into DC, and I've only had something bad to say about 2, and I've had something indifferent to say about another. And there's still 2 more to go. So check out Green Arrow and definitely check out The Flash. Both have Brightest Day tie-ins on it. And yeah. Next, Green Lantern Corps, #50. Cyborg Superman is back. And he gives John Stewart the background story of first of all, he gives him the background story of when he was human, and then he gives what happened to him during Blackest Night, and why none of the Black Lanterns was willing to kill him, or why his wife wouldn't even acknowledge him. He's a machine. No heart. They're not interested in him, so they ignored him. So he decided to, he met up with the Guardian from the White Lantern series, the unknown Guardian at the time, and he fitted him with something. So now Cyborg Superman, I guess, is going to be more tethered, or at least mainly tethered to the Green Lantern's Corps series for a while, because he has an Alpha Lantern in his chest. Superman opens up and he has an Alpha Lantern in his chest, and he wants Gantha to. Gantha's going to be the one to kill him or whatever, and it's basically to be continued there. Kyle saves John Stewart, and yeah. So now they're going to go back and they're going to go save Gantha. First they were saving John Stewart, now they're saving Gantha. I like it. I'm very happy that Cyborg Superman's actually back in a comic series. I haven't seen him in a while. And yeah, it's a good series. I would absolutely say pick it up, guys. It's a great storyline. And now that the wonderful thing is I only have 1 comic left, and now that YouTube has gone to 15 minutes, I really don't have to worry. So, continuing on with the last comic of the week, Green Lantern #56. Hector Heyman makes his epic return. He wants the... Well, first of all, the series starts up where Hal Jordan's talking to Laura Flea's... I'm just going to call him Agent Orange because it's so much easier. The Orange Lantern. And they're talking. It's comedic. It's hilarious. And then Hector Heyman shows up and he wants the Orange Lantern. Because it's been because the Guardian, again, has influence on Hector Heyman. Hector Heyman breaks out and he goes after the Orange Lantern. In the end, after a short little bullshit fight, he eats the lantern and he actually becomes possessed like Hal Jordan was with Parallax. he becomes possessed with the orange lantern. Also, there's a quick panel, a run through the whole from left to from right to left of where all the other lantern entities are, and basically Hector Heyman now embodies the orange lantern entity, and it wants to kill Larfleeze, the Agent Orange. To be continued. Awesome, great artwork. I've been loving Green Lantern for a while. I didn't really like the Lobo filler, but it had its purpose, I guess, where Lobo was kind of making the other Lanterns feel they can trust Atrocitus. God knows what's going on with Atrocitus. Looking forward to Emerald Warriors, where we'll probably get more into Atrocitus. I'm not sure. We'll see when it comes out. Check out Green Lantern. Alright guys, and with that, let's sum everything up. I'm sorry if I'm running through this, guys. I'm 2 weeks behind, so probably right after this review, you're going to be seeing me do the following week's review, so stick around. Okay, Green Lantern number 56. Great comic, great next part. Check it out. Green Lantern Corps number the 50th issue. Grab it. Awesome. Go back 2 issues, though, because it's not the beginning of a story arc. Green Arrow number 2. Great. Check out number 1 and get number 2. Flash number 4 continues to be amazing. Action Comics 891, dear God, I know I was hoping not to be complaining about any Superman titles, but put Superman back in Action Comics. I don't care what Lex Luthor's doing. I really don't. Batman, The Return of Bruce Wayne, who cares? He's coming back. That's the main point. Number 4. He gets shot. Goes to number 5. Only 2 more issues to go. Only reason I'm getting it is because they're bringing Batman back. Same thing with Captain America. I just got it because they're bringing Cap back. Teen Titans 85, they're still looking for Raven. But it's still a good series. The old Titans are back. Secret Avengers number 3. The best Avengers title out there. Awesome artwork. Awesome story. Lots of action. Check it out. The final issue of Wolverine Origins number 50. Check it out and get the issue before this to get the full story. Great. Leads into the 3 X-Men, the 3 Wolverine titles plus the 1 shot in September. Wolverine Weapon X finishing off the Terminator, or in this literal sense, the Deathstroke series. Great ending. Can't wait for the next issue. Wolverine Weapon X has definitely been producing awesome work. Peter Parker number 5. The only good Spider-Man title out there right now. Check it out. Awesome title. Uncanny X-Men, shaky start. Number 526, a shaky start after Second Coming. Hopefully it'll get better. We'll see. Hulk out, World War Hulks, Captain America vs. Wolverine 2, and Spider-Man vs. Thor number 2. Both are okay. It's up to you guys. They're 2 parts, 2 shots, whatever. Black Cat, I'm done. Stay away from it. But if you like Black Cat, or if you just have a fetish for seeing Black Cat, there's your issue. I grabbed Darkwing Duck number 1. There's really not much to say. Gotta love Darkwing. And Batman Odyssey, signed by Neil Adams, was from a few issues back. If you got your hands on it, congratulations. You got a really awesome comic with a really awesome signature. And with that, we are done with the 39th issue. Looking forward to the 40th episode. I said issue, but the 40th episode of my Dark Avenger Comic Book review coming soon. Probably in 2 seconds for me, but in a little while for you guys. So, see you guys in the next comic book review. Later.